Is your diesel engine blowing excessive smoke or struggling to maintain a smooth idle? That check engine light on your dashboard might be screaming code P2214. This is a generic powertrain code that points directly to a problem with the nitrogen oxide sensor circuit range, or performance on bank 2. In the United States, emission standards are incredibly strict, and engineers design diesel engines with complex systems to scrub pollutants before they leave the tailpipe. The Engine Control Module, or ECM, uses these nitrogen oxide sensors to monitor exactly how much particulate matter and hydrocarbon gas is exiting your engine. Bank 2 refers to the side of the exhaust system opposite to cylinder number 1, so you will need to check your specific service manual to locate the correct sensor on your Ford, Dodge, or Chevrolet truck. Because diesel exhaust is notoriously dirty, the number one enemy here is soot. Over time, the particulate matter produced by the combustion process can cake onto the sensor and the exhaust walls. If the sensor is covered in thick soot or debris, it cannot take accurate readings. The ECM sees this erratic data, realizes it cannot adjust the emission system properly, and triggers the P2214 code. You generally will not see this code on a gasoline car as often as on a diesel platform like a Sprinter van or a heavy-duty pickup. The symptoms are hard to miss. Aside from the illuminated warning light, you might notice your fuel economy tanking, the engine idling roughly, or thick black smoke pouring from the exhaust. In some cases, the vehicle might even go into a derated power mode to protect the environment. Troubleshooting this requires a hands-on approach. Start by letting the engine cool down completely because exhaust components can cause severe burns. Crawl under the vehicle and inspect the wiring harness leading to the bank 2 sensor. These wires often run dangerously close to extremely hot exhaust pipes, and it is very common to find the insulation melted or the copper wires exposed and shorting out. Also, look for physical damage from road hazards like ice or rocks. If the wiring looks intact, remove the sensor to inspect the probe. Be warned that due to constant heating and cooling cycles, these sensors often seize into the threaded bung. If it feels stuck, do not force it, or you might strip the threads. Apply penetrating oil and use heat on the exhaust pipe surrounding the sensor, never on the sensor itself, to break it loose. Once it is out, if the tip is caked with soot, you might be able to carefully clean it. But often, replacement is the only reliable fix to pass your next state emissions inspection. If you do not have a torch or feel confident dealing with seized exhaust parts, this is the time to visit a professional mechanic.